Well, hello, and welcome back. Today, we're going to visit the Fur Baby Care Center, a wonderful pet clinic that was recently purchased and refreshed for a brand new vet clinic. This story begins with my sim, Leanna Levinson. She's a beautiful young adult, recently married. She is the daughter of Bernardo Cerda and mother Chrissy Levinson. Both died same day within minutes of each other, just as Leanna was graduating high school. Her husband, Gage, was her high school sweetheart, her first love. Gage comes from a large family with two loving parents, all of which are still alive today. Leanna was a straight-A student with two very smart parents who put money away from all the money they made from their jobs that they excelled at. She left her childhood home with over $9 million and has since started making more. She gave her husband $100,000 to open a new clinic. A vet clinic, his lifelong dream. These two lovebirds have been in love since the day they met when she was just a tiny child. They have been best friends ever since, so she knew she could count on him, and she knew that he would not let her down. So they got married. They don't have any babies yet, but from the looks of it, they're gonna soon. But this is the story, not of Leanna, but of Gage and his lifelong wish to own his own vet clinic. And that is what we are going to tour today. So you can see the refurbished clinic, the wonderful things he's done with the money that Leanna gave him, so they can both be happy in their marriage. Now let's get into it. So this here is the original vet clinic in Brindleton Bay. I kind of liked how it was, but I am using several items that I could find in the pet pack so that I could enhance what was already there. I didn't change a whole lot. I kept the concept of it. I did shrink a few homes, but in going through all of the items that were in this kit or pack or whatever it is, I knew that I wanted to add some more things and change a few things and just make it feel a little more welcoming, I guess, because it's kind of hard to make a vet clinic homey. So I made it as welcoming as I could. The overview gives you a general idea. If you've seen the vet clinic in Brindleton Bay, you know what it looks like, and you may or may not have already changed it as well. But like I said, I wanted to keep the original idea of it. I wanted to keep the bathrooms private. I wanted to make sure that he still had an office. I definitely wanted to keep the fish tank because I thought it was kind of neat, and the exam rooms as well. Now, having been to my own vet clinic, I know that the exam rooms are nowhere near this big. So I knew that I was going to make those a lot smaller. And the surgery room just felt like it was still a little too big for me. So I wanted to make sure that I kind of made that a little bit smaller as well. So yeah, I kind of had to play around here and there, but you'll see here in a moment the changes that I made and how I made them and whatnot. But I like it. I think it came out pretty cute. I like the exterior. I loved that dark blue, but I had to change it to a lighter blue. I kind of was back and forth about that, but I like the final result. I think this looks really cute. It's homey. Not homey, I guess that's a bad word, but it's very welcoming, and it's great for the pets as well. I know that this is a dog run out in the back. There's no cat run, but I think it works great. I think it's wonderful. I think pets are going to like it. I didn't change the roofing at all. But I did add this sign here. I had to add a wall and a spandrel to be able to put this sign up with pillars, but I think it looks great in the end. I just had to have it there. And then out back, here's a closer look at it, at the run for the dogs. You can tell it's been used. We've got track marks and everything, but I also added the feral bunnies, I guess, because, you know, when the bunnies come out, the dogs can chase the bunnies and have a little more exercise. But we also have a cat litter box out back. And then this is the entryway. You can see the very, very tall ceilings. I think it opens it up wonderfully. We've got the check-in desk, a place to sit, the fish tanks. We've got some wall decals. The registration desk has the new computer from Lil Simsie's pack, the cozy or comfy kit, and then the self-check-in computer as well. And of course you have to have that big poster up top too. But we've got the treat machine, and you know, this little section here, I just kind of made a little it's not a butt out, but you know what I mean. But we've got a coffee and tea maker with coffee and tea little section in case you have to wait while your pet gets surgery or gets fixed or whatever. And then, of course, the individual bathrooms. There's two. I don't think you really need two, but I left the two bathrooms because there's a reason why EA put two bathrooms, so I left both of them in there. And then when you go out back, or in the back, you have the big, large hallway, which has a chess table and some chairs that you can sit and wait at, and some inspirational posters while you wait, and this cute little hallway with a bathtub full of plants. And then exam room number 1, we have everything you need for an exam room except for the computer because I forgot it. So you might want to add that in there if you really want that in there. But then exam number 2 or exam room number 2 is basically the same thing, also missing the computer, but I already uploaded it to the gallery without, so you might want to add that in there. And then as you walk out of that hallway, we go straight across into the manager's office or Gage's office. And that's where you talk to the family about, possible surgeries that may be needed and whatnot, and a storage room in the back of his office, which all employees are welcome to use, of course. And then down this long and narrow weird hallway, that's what takes you out back to where the employees can sit and enjoy their breaks. And this here is, yes, this is the exam room, or not the exam room, I'm sorry, the operation room, and that machine there will give him better kudos, better credits, I guess, more experience in being a vet, which will make him a better vet in the end. So I think that one's kind of cute too. And then these double doors take you out back to where all the pets can, or mostly dogs, I guess, I'm sorry, kitty cats. And then the overview, just kind of, as you can see, I didn't change it a whole lot. I kind of moved a few walls and whatnot, but for the most part, they're still there. You've got your seating areas and everything that we just walked through. But this just gives you a better idea of the overview of the entire vet clinic. I like it. I think it's cute. I think it's functional. I did make the backyard or the back area bigger so that I could put the dog run stuff in there, the dog training, because you can do dog training here. And then I did add a picnic table and a grill out in the employee area. And then at night, this is what it looks like, and I think it looks fantastic. I think it looks amazing, and I absolutely love it. And then here, these are just the different options that you have. You can choose how much things cost. You can change your employees' outfits and whatnot, and it gives you a warning, or questions if you want to go into CAS, which I know sometimes that there's a problem with going into CAS, so I will leave that up to you if you want to change those outfits or not. I didn't have any issues when I went in, but hopefully those outfits are still there. But there's a lot of other stuff in here. You can hire employees, and you get all their stats here, so that's where you hire them. And then here and there, you get, those points that you can use for different aspects of the career. It just depends on what you want most at the time, of course. I don't use those points very often in any kind of my gameplay, but it would be absolutely beneficial to do so in any gameplay you do, whether business or otherwise. And you can buy other vet clinics, you can buy other, jobs or companies and whatnot, and you can open and close it as you wish. I think this will be fun, and I hope that this is a series that will be fun to do and something that you will enjoy. Oh, look, there's a bunny! There's a bunny! And I hope that you stick around for it because I am eager to see how things go with Gage and his new lifelong vet clinic dream. So until next time, have fun.